Chapter 9. Thy will be done. Not my will, but thine be done. This resignation is not one of blind fatalism, but it is the illumined realization that I can of myself do nothing. The Father within me, he doeth the work. When man wills, he attempts to make something appear in time and space which he knows does not now exist. He is not aware of what it is he is really doing. But what he actually does is this. He consciously states, I do not possess the capacities to express it now, but I will acquire these capacities in time. In short, I am not, but I will be. Man does not realize that consciousness is the Father who does the work, so he attempts to express that which he is not conscious of being. Such struggles are doomed to disappointment, for only the present expresses itself. Unless I am conscious of being that which I seek, I will not find it. God, your awareness, is the substance and fullness of all. God's will is the recognition of that which is, not of that which shall be. Instead of seeing this saying as, Thy will be done, see it as, Thy will be done is done. The works are finished. The principle by which all things are made visible is eternal. Even though eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, neither hath it entered into the hearts of man, the things which God hath prepared for those who love the law. When a sculptor looks at a formless piece of marble, he sees buried within its formless self his finished piece of art. So the sculptor, instead of making his masterpiece, merely reveals it by removing that part of the marble which hides his conception. The same applies to you. In your formless awareness, I am, lies buried all that you will ever conceive yourself to be. The recognition of this truth will transform you from that of an unskilled laborer who tries to make it so, to that of a great artist who recognizes it to be so. Your claim that you are now that which you want to be, will remove the veil of human darkness with its I will be, and reveal your perfect claim. I am that. God's will was expressed in the words of the widow, it is well. Man's will would have been, it shall be well. To state I shall be well is to say, I am ill. God the eternal now is not mocked by words or vain repetition. God continually personifies that which is. Thus, the resignation of Jesus, who made himself equal with God, was turning from the recognition of lack, which the future indicates with I shall be, to the recognition of supply by claiming, I am that. Now you will see the wisdom in the words of the prophet when he stated, let the weak say, I am strong. Joel 3:10. Man in his blindness will not heed the prophet's advice, so he continues to claim himself to be weak, poor, wretched, and all the other undesirable expressions from which he is trying to free himself, by ignorantly claiming that he will be free from them. There is only one door through which that which you seek can enter your world. When you say, I am, you are declaring yourself to be first person, present tense. Again, to know that I am is to be conscious of being. Consciousness is the only door. Therefore, unless you are conscious of being that which you seek in vain. If you judge after appearances, you will continue to be enslaved by the evidence of your senses. To break from this hypnotic spell of the senses, you are told, go within and shut the door. The door of the senses must be tightly shut before your new claim can be honored. This closing the door of the senses is not as difficult as it at first appears to be. It is done without effort. It is impossible to serve two masters at the same time. The masterman serves in that which he is conscious of being. I am Lord and Master of that which I am conscious of being. It is no effort for me to conjure poverty if I am conscious of being poor. My servant. Poverty is compelled to follow me, consciousness of poverty, as long as I am the Lord, conscious of being poor. Instead of fighting against the evidence of the senses, you simply claim yourself to be that which you desire to be. As your attention is placed on this claim, the door of the senses automatically close against your former master, that which you were conscious of being. As you become lost in the feeling of being this which you are now claiming yourself to be true of yourself, the doors once more open. But as you have discovered, they permit only the present, that which I am now conscious of being, to enter. And you behold your world expressing that which you are conscious of being. Therefore, let us follow the example of Jesus, who, realizing that he could as man do nothing to change his present picture of lack, closed the door of his senses and went to his Father, to whom all things are possible. Having denied the evidence of his senses, he claimed himself to be that which but a moment before his senses told him that he was not. Knowing that consciousness expresses its likeness on earth, he remained in the claimed consciousness until the doors, his senses, opened and confirmed the rulership of the Lord. Remember, I am is Lord of all. Never again use the will of man which claims I will be. Be as resigned as Jesus and claim I am that.